Hey everybody, it's me once again. Thank you, happy to be here. And we are doing another episode of distro hopping. I am still currently utilizing my Inspiron 15, which has an AMD E2 processor. It is a 64-bit processor, but it's sunsetted, I guess is the new term that people are using. It's, as far as I know, it's no longer being manufactured, and it's definitely an older processor, but it's still capable of running an operating system, still capable of running my recording software. I did upgrade this laptop, so just give you a little bit of background because I've used this in another video previously, and I think I talked about it, but I picked up this laptop for essentially it was about $5, maybe a little bit more than that. I think it came with 4 gigabytes of RAM, so I did add a stick of RAM to it because it has 2 DIMM slots. It'll take a DDR3 RAM, and I had another 4 gigabyte stick, so I upgraded it to 8 gigabytes. And I just wanted to see what it would do, so I did install a previous version of a Linux operating system on here, and I thought I would just hop around a little bit on this machine to see how it'll do. Now, my main distro hopping machine is still going to be my HP Elitebook. I think it was an 8440p, if I remember model correctly. But that one had an issue after I installed Fedora. I don't know if somehow the installation was corrupted or if this is just how it works, and maybe they can make some changes to it in the future, but it somehow triggered something in that laptop. I guess the laptop must have, and maybe it's a coincidence, I don't know, but I guess the laptop must have had some kind of, maybe like a BIOS lock or something that just was being ignored by the system, and so it was just letting me hop from distro to distro until I installed Fedora. But ever since I installed Fedora, if I stick a USB drive in that computer and restart it, thinking it's going to boot to USB and get me up and running, it now asks me to type in the BIOS lock, I think is what it's asking for. And so I'm just trying to figure out ways to work around that. That laptop did serve me pretty well in my distro hopping previous videos. I think I produced at least like maybe 5 videos using that laptop. And if anybody watched any of those previous videos, that laptop was a steal. I picked it up at a local thrift store for less than $8. And I just had to add a hard drive and some RAM to it to get it working. It had a battery and everything else it needed. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty good deal, and I got a few videos out of it, and it was less than $10, so I still think it was worth it. But this laptop, I think I bought it as a bundle, and I think I gave the guy $20, and he gave me at least, if I can remember correctly, I got at least 3 laptops out of that deal. So this was about the same price. I did just have to add some RAM to it. It already had a hard drive, so I just wiped the hard drive and installed another operating system on it. So at this point, this is where I'm at right now. Today, what I'm trying out is this Zorin OS. It doesn't say it on here, but I'm pretty sure the version that I'm running. Oh no, it does say it. Well, it says the window management theme is Lite. Well, I don't. That's just the theme. Anyway, the version that I'm running. So this is Zorin OS, but it's Zorin OS 18.1, and I believe this is Zorin OS Lite because I'm pretty sure that's what I tried downloading. And the reason for it is because, again, I run this software on older machines, and this is my Distro Hopper number 2. And this is a Dell Inspiron 15. It's part of the 5000 series. It's running an AMD E2 processor. So I've got it up to 8 gigabytes of RAM. I'm not sure if you can see that on here. Here we go. So for whatever reason, it's showing up as just under 7 gigs, but it's two 4 GB sticks, so whatever. Maybe it doesn't factor in whatever is needed to be used for the operating system. I'm not sure why it doesn't show up as 8 or even close to 8, but it's 8. And the AMD E2. So it is a 64-bit processor, but we're running on like maybe minimal specs on what I need in order for me to do what I'm doing, in order for it to even run the operating system, but on top of that, be able to record content. So this is Zorin OS Lite. I believe it's based on Debian. I should have wrote down some notes, so I apologize if this video is a little less organized than some of the videos I've done in the past, although it's not the first time. I just get on here and wing it. So, yeah, so based on Debian, I believe. And let's just take a quick look at it. So Zorin is one of the operating systems that is commonly recommended or suggested for people who are switching from Windows, and I think it's just because of the look and feel that you get from running Zorin. Now, most people are probably going to run the Zorin, the like baseline, basic, the main Zorin distribution. The only reason why I picked the light version is because, again, I'm running this on older hardware, and I just want to give my system the best options for being able to do what I need it to do, which is record a video. So let's take a quick look and see what it looks like. So here's your start menu. It's this Z down here at the bottom. It feels a lot like what Windows would feel like. So here you've got different categories of things. I can get into my system. And this window that you're seeing here it says terminal, but this is the XFCE terminal. I believe I downloaded this. And it is running, I don't think this is NeoFetch. I think this might be Fast Fetch. But that's the reason why you see it. I did change it up a little bit so that you can see my transparency, see how the background is still visible through the window. It's kind of cool. But anyway, so you go down here to the start menu. You have access to all of your applications and everything. Access to the browser. I have installed a few things on here. So I installed OBS, which I'm using to record this video. I believe I also installed, let's see, did I install Kdenlive? I did install Kdenlive. I installed a screen recorder, but some of this other stuff came pre-installed on it. So let's go back to the main menu, and under Internet, I think it just came with the Brave browser pre-installed. I don't have a whole lot of history with it using the Brave browser, but I did use it when setting everything up and researching things, and it's a very capable browser. So we got all that. So let's take a look and see how you would install applications. It's very simple. So again, just starting from the desktop, you go to the start menu, and then bam, right here, you go to software. And this is going to pull up Zorin's software store, because I believe they have their own, and it looks like they have an icon for it right down here in the task tray. So things might load up a little slower because, like I said, this is older hardware. It's trying to record a video at the same time, load up this software manager. But this is where I downloaded the applications that I needed outside of using the terminal. I think I did use the terminal to get, can't remember if I installed Fast Fetch or NeoFetch. I think this is NeoFetch that you're seeing in the background. Let's see, does it say here? It just says terminal. But I'm pretty sure, I could always scroll up, I suppose. NeoFetch is what I installed. So that I did install from the terminal, and this is the terminal. This is what it looks like. I made it transparent just because I like the way that looks. I like that you can see the background through it and everything. So I went into the store, like the storefront for Zorin OS, and from here I just selected the work category. You can see that I can download things like LibreOffice, which should allow me access to all these other things that you can download individually, I guess. I've only ever just downloaded the whole suite, but you'd be able to use Writer to create documents, open documents, things like that. You can create presentations like you would with something like, I guess, PowerPoint. They got a calc program, which is just a spreadsheet, I believe, or like an Excel. But yeah, you've got a bunch of different Office applications that you can install through here. And then in the same storefront, I picked the Create category. And here you can find things like OBS Studio, which is the application I'm using to record this video. So there's lots of different stuff you can find in their application store to allow you to do pretty much anything you could do on any other platform. And by that I mean like any other computer operating system, Windows, Mac, whatever. Like if you can find a way to create a video using those methods or using those platforms, then you can do it through here too. OBS is what I'm using to record this video right now, and then I'll be using another program called Kdenlive to edit and produce the video before I upload it. So that's it. That's just kind of a quick rundown of what you can find on Zorin OS Lite, and just kind of giving you an idea of what you need in order to be able to run it. This system is probably a lot older and has probably way more, I guess, basic specifications than any machine that most of you viewing this video are probably running. But it's capable enough to use this operating system. So yeah, I would definitely check it out. I've seen a lot of videos where people, especially people who are switching from Windows over to Linux, find that Zorin is very kind of friendly for people who are switching over from Windows to Linux. It gives them more of a familiar feeling. There is some setup that you run through when you install it. It's guided, so it just kind of walks you through the process. I didn't film any of that because I had to get it set up in order to record this. But that's how I got it looking the way I got it looking. So it'll show you as you're going through the installation, kind of like screenshots of what your desktop will look like if you choose some of the options that they give you. And so I saw what it looked like using this setup, and I was like, hey, that's very Windows-like, you know what I mean? Here's my little start button. It's a Z, it doesn't say start, but it's the start button for those Windows users out there. My clock is in the bottom right-hand corner, along with my battery, some other notifications letting me know that OBS is running. I feel like this would be very easy for somebody who's new to Linux but coming from the Windows side of things to just kind of be placed in front of and just get a pretty easy understanding of how things work. So I think that's why some people would choose it. I find it very functional, and it will run on older machines. So if you've got anything newer than this Dell Inspiron 5000 series running this AMD E2 processor, which I didn't even know existed until I bought this used laptop, then your system definitely should be capable of running this, and you'd probably have an even smoother experience. But that being said, that's the end of this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave a recommendation on maybe what you think I should try next, and who knows, your recommendation might just end up being my next video. But that being said, I'm going to close the video out, so peace.